Yeah, it might have been cold, but I gotta admit, this episode was fire. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we got a review of the 4th episode in the Aim to be a Pokemon Master mini-series. Alright, I'm gonna waste no time and get right into this review, so spoiler alert for those of you that haven't seen it yet. So right off the bat, I'm gonna come out and say it. This is probably the best episode we've gotten in the whole mini-series so far. From the animation, to the OG gang's awesome winter drip, to even a pretty solid storyline. This episode definitely delivers. The whole episode centers around a really powerful Beartic that's having trouble using an ice move. Unfortunately though, I couldn't tell you what move it is because I don't speak Japanese, but I think it's either Ice Shard or Icicle Crash. So anyway, the Pokemon Ash brings back for this episode is a pretty solid team overall. For this episode, he had Oshawott, Talonflame, Snorlax, and Incineroar. They all got a fair amount of shine with Oshawott and Incineroar sticking out as the highlights. Unfortunately though, we didn't see much from Snorlax. The big guy kinda just got off a few Mega Punches, and that was that. But it was also pretty neat that we got to see Misty's Starmie and Brock's Fortress as they helped clear out Beartic's frozen carnage. So yeah, that's pretty much what the episode was all about. Helping out an angry but powerful Beartic learn to use its powers. The major moment of this episode comes when Ash, Pikachu, and Beartic fall down the broken ice and try to get out. And it's when Beartic is pushed to the edge that he finally masters his powers. Some pretty solid storytelling for sure. Okay, before I wrap up all the stuff I liked about this episode, check out this smooth Fire Blast from Incineroar. Alright, now for what I didn't like. And besides Snorlax getting the shaft of this episode, it's a problem that's kind of been plaguing the miniseries as a whole. It just kind of feels bland. In my opinion, it's not as epic as it should be. Coming off the heels of the biggest tournament in Pokemon history, this kind of just comes off as a bit boring to me. Like in this episode, for instance, they make reference to Kyurem. And as I was watching, I was thinking to myself, man, Ash could honestly take Kyurem right now. The team of 5 he has on hand is really impressive and has a great shot at taking one down. I mean, he's got Pikachu, who's the strongest non-legendary Pokemon in the entire anime, Incineroar, who's the strongest Pokemon in all of Alola, Talonflame, who helped take Ash to the Kalos League Finals, Snorlax, who took down 2 Battle Frontier Pokemon he was weak to, and Oshawott. But nah, the writers didn't want to do that for some reason. I don't know, maybe I'm asking for too much of this series, but I just think it'd be epic. Well, overall, I'm going to give this episode an 8 out of 10 for me. It was really, really fun. Now, looking forward to next week's episode, it looks like we have peak incoming. The original gang is back. Charizard, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Let's go! Well, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. You gotta let me know what you thought of this episode and what team you'd like to see Ash use next. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel for a ton of daily Pokemon content. Also, check out this video here to see Ash's best Pokemon of each type. Thanks, guys!